Hello everyone, welcome to another Creative Crafts Niche video. Today I'm sharing with you how to upcycle your Cricut cartridges plastic ceilings. We're going to cut it along this edge here. It's going to give us this flat piece of clear plastic. We're going to be able to use this for our wood stamping, and whenever we want to be able to stamp and want to make sure that we are stamping in the right place and not worry about if we centered it right or not. And so we're going to do two things. We're going to do stamping with this, and then I'm gonna do a permanent stamping on this so that I can be able to use this for later use. So now, if you don't have a Stamp-A-Majig, what you can do is you can get some Legos and get 3 shapes like this with the same dimension. For the 2 bottom ones, you're going to line them up in the shape of an L, and then you're going to use this blue one that I have there to keep those 2 together. And so that you have your homemade Stamp-A-Majig. And I'm going to bring in my green stamp here in my pre-cut cardstock, and I'm going to use this stamp, and it says Hi Pumpkin. I'm going to ink that up. I'm going to go ahead and stamp that up on the clear plastic. I'm going to line up my stamp using the Stamp-A-Majig, and I'm going to go ahead and stamp that. Okay, I'm going to move the Stamp-A-Majig out. You can't see that very clearly, but I'm going to do one in black and you'll be able to see that. So now I'm going to go ahead and line this on my piece of cardstock, centering it as much as I can. And then I'm going to bring in my Stamp-A-Majig and align that to my plastic paper here. My plastic sheet. And then I'm going to ink up my stamp again. And I'm going to line that with the Stamp-A-Majig and press down firmly. And then when I bring it up, it should be exactly in the same spot that I wanted it. And so there you go, that one says Hi Pumpkin. So now we're going to do a permanent stamping, because when you use other inks, you can just wipe them off. Let's say you want to be able to have this already pre-stamped for later use. You're going to go ahead and bring in your Stays On jet black ink and ink it up on all 4 corners with whatever image you want, and then you can go ahead and reuse that for a later time. So here I'm bringing in my Stays On black ink, and I'm going to go ahead and stamp the same sentiment that I use, Hi Pumpkin, on the edge of this stamp. Of this clear plastic, and I'll be able to use this sheet for this stamp some other time without having to stamp it on here first. So you make sure you coat that evenly, and then you press down on that, hold it down, and then lift up, and then you have the Hi Pumpkin permanently inked on there. And so you'll be able to use this again. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp this stamp again so that you'll be able to see it clearly on this green cardstock. I'm going to line that up. I'm going to bring in my homemade Lego Stamp-A-Majig, ink up my stamp, and butt that up against my Stamp-A-Majig. Bring it down, press firmly, and then bring that up, and there we have our stamp. You can also use this for window cards, this clear plastic. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.